Wild camping gear essentials for the Lake District adventure. I've wild camped for many years now, and wild camping is a brilliant and unique way to experience the outdoors in a totally new light. It lets you see amazing sunsets and sunrises in remote locations, and if you're lucky, the most star-filled skies you'll ever see. I often get people who want to try wild camping ask me what equipment they need to get started. The absolute essentials are your tent, sleeping bag, sleeping mat and rucksack to carry everything in. These are the key investments, and will keep you warm and dry in all weather conditions. Your tent has got to be up to the job of withstanding a variety of weather conditions, and importantly light enough to carry on your back. There are tents to suit all budgets, and if money is no object and you wish to camp in all seasons in extreme conditions, then the tents from Hilleberg, such as the Hilleberg Solo, tend to be the connoisseur's choice, but it's pricey at £800 plus, and personally I can't justify spending that. Another popular choice amongst wild campers is the MSR range of tents, and the MSR Hubba NX Solo comes in at around £330. At the budget end, you might want to take a look at the Van Gogh Nevis 100 or 200. They are popular with those doing the Duke of Edinburgh outdoor experiences and come in around the £100 mark. There are even cheaper options out there, which might seem a good idea to save some cash, but to be honest, if you do more than one wild camp, you'll soon see their shortcomings and want to upgrade your tent pretty quickly to some of those mentioned. The choice of sleeping bag depends on where you are camping and the temperatures. All sleeping bags have a temperature rating, and it's essential you get one warm enough for your needs. If you're stuck up a mountain and cold, it's no fun at all, and there is nothing you can do about it. It's a key bit of kit, so spend your money wisely, and invest as much as possible. The more you spend, the warmer you will be. Always try and get a down-filled bag for maximum insulation to weight ratio. A great value one from Alpkit is the ultra-light 3-season Pike Dream 400, which you can pick up for about £190. It will keep you warm down to the extreme of 4°C. Also of note to the budget-conscious is the new Van Gogh range of Cobra sleeping bags, such as the Cobra 400 or Cobra 600, which you can pick up from £180. The sleeping bags by Rab are also worth looking into if you have more of a budget. A sleeping mat is key to giving a comfortable night's sleep, and an important aspect of the sleeping mat is to keep you insulated from the cold ground. If you have the best sleeping bag, but no insulation from the ground, you'll still feel the cold. Look for the R rating with sleeping mats, the higher the better. A good budget option for warm summer camping is the Trekology All inflatable mat, which is 10 cm thick. It packs away small, and I've used it a few times, but its R rating is poor. For cooler temperatures, you'll want a mat with a higher R rating. If you are camping in the winter, then the Thermarest X Therm Neo Air is the ultimate choice. To go with your sleeping mat, you might also want to take a travel pillow. I like the inflatable ones as they pack down small. A torch and headlight is an absolute essential. It gets pretty dark out on the fells at night, and you also need to think of the worst case option. You need to travel quite a way in the dark on tricky terrain. So don't skimp and save on a poor option here. I take a headlamp and also a torch. Currently I'm using the Nebo iProtect Pro 280 flashlight, which is 280 lumens, so it has a pretty powerful brightness, and is quite small to pack too. Double check before every trip that the batteries have plenty of juice in them too. Always take a phone. You're unlikely to get a signal, but on many occasions I've got a signal on various peaks because they're high up. And you never know, you might need to try and get a signal in an emergency, so don't forget it. A power pack will come in useful too if you're wild camping for more than one night and need to keep your phone charged. Cookware is essential, and at a basic level you'll want a large cooking mug to heat your water or food. Definitely go for a titanium version for lightness and durability. It will be a good investment and last you much longer than cheaper options. Something like the Alpkit Mighty Mug 650 lets you cook enough water for a couple of cups of coffee. Don't forget the mug for something to drink out of. I find those insulated mugs with lids are a good shout to keep drinks warmer for longer. I find I only need a spoon with an extra long handle to get into the pouches or pots. It's vital to take enough drinking water with you on your trip. I always carry at least 2 liters of water. If you know you're going camping where there's fresh water such as a stream, then you might want to use that to cook with, after boiling it to be safe. Alternatively, there are quite a few good instant water filtration options out there, such as the Swaya filters, the Graw Ultralight, and the Life Straw options. My personal favorite is the Katadyn Be Free, as there's no pumping required, like other water filters. You can drink straight from the bottle. It's my favorite, easy-to-use, water filter, and a great little product investment. At around £35, it saves me carrying a load of bottled water about on my camps. For evening meals I like to keep things simple, so rehydrated foods that just need water adding to them are great. Whether that's noodles or rice that you can add water to, or specialist outdoor food pouches. Any meal that you can just add boiling water to, and doesn't go off quick, makes things easy and simple. It's not good to be hungry out on your trip, so take plenty of snacks that won't perish easily, such as cereal bars, nuts, dried fruit, crisps, and even bananas. For breakfast I'll take a porridge pot, or a breakfast pouch which just requires hot water, and then I might add a banana or cereal bar into the mix. For drinks other than water, I'll take some tea bags and coffee sachets, which are easy as it's just adding water. Insect repellent is an absolute essential as you often get midges hanging around your tent, especially if you're pitched up next to some water, and in non-windy conditions. Always carry earplugs, a camping necessity for me, especially if the birds are up really early. Toilet roll is also a must-have, as you never know when you need to go. Remember the sun cream. If it's sunny then you'll need this, or you could end up burnt to a crisp. Toothbrush and paste is another little home comfort that makes me feel a little fresher. Plastic bags are always handy, and even a couple of small zip seal bags to put any rubbish or bog roll in. You'll need to wear and take the right clothes to suit the conditions you'll be camping in, and remember it's better to be safe and take a few extra layers if you're unsure, rather than be sorry and wish you had more layers. Take a warm coat or down jacket as it does tend to get chilly at night when wild camping, even in the summer, and it's no fun being cold when all you want to do is sit around the tent and stargaze. For colder conditions I like to take a lightweight down jacket, which gives you excellent warm-to-weight ratio, such as the Rab Microlight Alpine. You may want to pack extra layers such as fleeces or soft shell jackets. A waterproof jacket is a must, especially in the UK when you never know when it will rain. I always take my fully waterproof Berghaus Men's Maitland Gore-Tex hiking jacket. It's good value for such a technical jacket, and being made of Gore-Tex, it is completely waterproof. If looked after, it's a great investment. Waterproof over trousers which are best kept in my rucksack are essential too. The Berghaus Packlite Gore-Tex trousers that I use are fully waterproof and pack away in a handy little stuff sack, no bigger than a can of pop. Thermals are good depending on the weather. I take thermal long johns and a top to sleep in. It's better to be too warm and take them off than be too cold. Spare socks are also a must-have. It's nice to put fresh ones on in the morning. So that's my wild camping gear essentials for the Lake District. I hope it helps you in planning your next trip. And remember the one golden rule of wild camping: leave no trace. Respect the land and keep it as you found it for others who will follow you. Don't leave any litter or scorched earth. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the video.